Hi, so today I want to talk about structured purses that are made in Italy, or supposedly. I have no way of verifying that right now, that I found from Marshalls or T.J.MAXX last year that don't really scream any kind of brand and are under $100, okay? So the first one is something that I abused last summer, and it's this purse that is tan. I love the quilting and the weave pattern that's very even. I don't know if you can see it, but the stitching is so even. Okay, and then you don't have to use it as a clutch. It's a little thick, so unless you have, wider hands, it's a little thick. It does come with adjustable and removable straps. And inside, it's actually a suede lining, and it has this zip pocket that is removable. Now, yes, I'm one of those strange people that if I haven't used a purse for a while, I put some stuffing in it. And if the strap is removable, I remove it and then actually coil it inside a purse. Anyway, what's interesting is I was talking to a friend of mine about this purse because she saw me and we were just in a hurry. We didn't really get to talk about it in person. So she texted me and I sent her a picture, and a couple of days later, a very similar purse showed up on my social media, and it was by Bottega Veneta, which I don't own. I don't shop there. I don't own anything by them, not even secondhand. And apparently they come out with the cassette purse that is a dead ringer for this purse. And I was going, So based on that picture, the stitching is on all of these strips. I didn't see that in the picture. You could look up the website and zoom in on the picture, because I know that the picture I screenshotted is not very detailed or that zoomed in. But this one actually says its brand right here, the Unica Firenze. But it's very, very discreet. You almost can't see it. You'd have to be like really looking close, And I did notice that the buckle is different. The Bottega Veneta one has like a triangular one. So I don't know. This caught my attention, not knowing the existence of the more expensive one, and apparently they came up with it a couple of years back. So this could be an inspiration for that. I have no idea, but that was not my intent. I wasn't like, let's find something that looks like that and within my budget. Again, it caught my attention at the actual store because it looked very well made. And let me tell you, I stuffed this. My husband is a diabetic, and sometimes he doesn't like bringing his own bag. So I sometimes bring his stuff with me, and then there's my stuff, And I don't really like big purses unless I'm going to work. So I pretty much, I figured it out. It's like I do a puzzle every day trying to stuff as much as I can in it. I will say though, just like any other leather purses and sometimes even synthetic purses, whether it's high-end or not, because of the light coloring, it does transfer on the color of your jeans or something that the color bleeds, it tends to transfer there. So I always have a leather cleaner that as soon as I get home, I wipe it down. I haven't had any issues, so I really like it. I don't remember exactly how much I paid for it. I'm gonna guess it's between $60 and $80 before tax. And you know what? Right now at Marshalls and T.J.MAXX app, I forget which one of them, so if you have it, or you can just go on the website. One of them has a very similar one. It's a different brand. It's Chiara Ferretti. What's amazing is that one, in the picture at least, doesn't even show any brand. So if you're really into the brandless, just want quality purse for, and staying with your budget, I would recommend that. The color is a little darker right now, as you can see, and then there's the brighter blue color option there, so check it out. Also, if you don't find something in the website and you have a TJ Maxx or Marshalls near you, go check them out, because the inventory isn't always exactly the same, and surprisingly, sometimes the price is also not exactly the same, but it's within that range, between, I want to say $60 to $100. So the next one is this purse this black and tan purse. Again, no brand, but structured, and it always catches my eye when the stitching looks very even. And just, I don't know, I just love it. And I was looking for a purse, again, that was very simple and very functional, and even the inside. And this strap is removable. You unbuckle it and you just take it out of these loops. So if you feel like carrying this like an envelope or a clutch, you could. I find it too big for me, so it just depends on your style and how you want to dress it. I haven't seen this again in the app or the website in a while. So I saw this at the store and then didn't see it in the app when I got home when I was checking online. And then a few months later it showed up and then it was gone again. So all I'm saying is I'm recommending things right now or showing you things that you might like, and if you go to the app or the website or the store, you might not find it exactly, but it might come back. Just like the first purse I showed you, there might be a little difference, it might be a different brand, it might be a different color, and then, you know, months later, because I know I bought this last year after summer, so it could come back when the color is more appropriate to the season. On to more colorful structured purses. I love this one. This is so retro. I thought it's just so mod. And the strap, the short strap, is removable. But if you wanted a longer strap, it comes with one right here. It's also adjustable, so you can shorten it a little bit or lengthen it however you want to use it. The lining isn't anything like super crazy. I think I got this between $60 and $70, and it came in two colors last year, a red and a dark green one. And there's a little stamp that says at the front, Viola Castellani, made in Italy. But you can barely see it, and don't mind the dent, that was my fault. I'm trying to kind of undo it. I haven't really been focusing on it. It doesn't really bother me, but just so you know, it didn't come that way. Now, right now, a different brand at Marshall's and T.J.MAXX, I just go back and forth with those two, has this in pink or powder blue, and it's by a different brand. Funnily, again, a few days after I was sharing a picture of this with one of my girlfriends, something showed up in my newsfeed that looks very similar to this. I don't own it, so I can't compare the size, and I know there's a lot of difference, like the buckle and everything, but the basic shape looks a lot like this Louis Vuitton purse. And obviously you can see there's so much difference, the use of color, the use of, this is all leather, whereas the Louis Vuitton one has these bigger parts with a coat of canvas, and the trim is the lighter leather. And you know, price point so different. So I wasn't going for, let's look at a knockoff of this. It caught my eye, it looked great. I don't shop at Louis Vuitton. I don't even really visit the website. I visited that website when it popped up and I'm like, oh, it looks like my red purse, but not. And so, I don't know, if this is something you find cute on its own, don't really care about the brand, and you know, you have the budget for $60, $70, it's awesome. And last one I'm going to show you is probably the most controversial among the four that I have. This one I got on clearance, I think late fall or early winter, at either Marshall's or T.J.MAXX in person. And it's a quilted purse. So one of my girlfriends who does not own Chanel and doesn't really care for Chanel was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute, I want it. And for $40, being all leather, and again, the stitching is really rather even. I don't know if you can appreciate that just from the video. And it does have, you know, the chain strap that you can pull. Let me just so you can pull it and make it a longer one. You know, it's typical. However, my friend who's into Chanel and gets text messages for their VIP sales, you know, they don't announce that sometimes they have a 25% off on one section. She goes, ooh, that's like a combination of 2 or 3 Chanel purses, because it doesn't say Chanel anywhere, and it doesn't say Chanel inside. Inside the brand is Roberta Rossi. And oh, let's remove the stuffing a little bit. Actually, I haven't really used this one, I think. So the lining obviously isn't going to be the same as Chanel. It's just a textile, and it does have 2 open pockets on this side, and you have a zip pocket here, and then you have a separate compartment in the middle, which I think for a $40 leather purse that has very even stitching, I might add, it's pretty good. Last one is what's available in the app. It's very similar to my orange purse. It's a more neutral color right now, but it's not on clearance yet, so you're not going to get it for $40. However, I hope this video helped if you are looking for simple purses, structured purses, purses that are not covered with logos or the name brand, and if you are under a particular budget. And so this is dedicated to all of you who are on the lookout for that, and to my coworkers and some people that I meet sometimes on the street asking me, where did I get this purse? And we don't have time to talk, so there you go.